I mean, talking like that. And
But
dropping
how did he play?
5.1 on footmob is mad.
5.1 is
Not knowing the precise details.
So I actually see him getting dragged.
You got 5.1, didn't it?
Slapped them 4-1 that game.
Yeah.
Is it?
And Jardel had that Timmy Abraham.
In his pocket. Timmy.
Never saying they had you
In the pocket, you know.
Timmy!
Bro, I'm tier 1, bro. I'm out.
I'll be on the same thing, bro.
If you're JT, who are you franchising?
And then I get a video forwarded from my chairman of me getting picked by JT.
Yeah.
When I found out there's a grey area, that's my green light to go play ball league. That's what I done it. They weren't happy with it, and I said, bro, I got dropped. I didn't play for a couple of games. Somalia took the clean shit against one influence strikers.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Played against Mahrez and he didn't score. One of our left backs, I think he got a move from playing against Mahrez because he's done really well.
Hello and welcome back to Playmakers. It's a brand new episode for you. I'm the host, V10. Obviously, we cover everything from grassroots and any football stories that are worth talking about. Make sure you like and subscribe these videos. We're bringing you the best guests we can and they get bigger and better every week. And today is no different. But before I introduce the guests, let me introduce my guy to the left-hand side. What are you saying, my boy?
I'm good.
Yeah?
I feel like I've missed it a bit.
Yeah? You want to introduce yourself again?
No.
No?
No
They know
need
who he
introduction. Daddy Bassett. That's me.
No bags, man, today.
No bags, man. No ball.
Okay, and our guests today are, I'm going to introduce them together. They're being known as the deadliest duo in ball league.
Is it?
It is Sak Hassan and Bilal Sayoud. 26ers. We stay, my boys.
And by the way, we didn't say that, by the way.
You know, there's been people on Twitter talking about how you two are the deadliest duo in ball league. Obviously, we're going to get into the game last night.
Yeah.
But just tell me from the beginning, how did you lot get into ball league? Was it like a someone type thing, or did you go for the trials? Like,
No. We someone told me about it to go to the trials.
yeah.
I went to the first one in London on
Okay.
a Sunday.
Okay.
But yeah, it was just, I think Bilal was there.
Yeah, same one. Yeah.
Me, Bilal, Jardel were all there. Like
Oh,
all
from the
three of
jump,
us.
yeah?
Yeah, in the same team as well.
Did you lot know each other from the beginning already?
Nah.
I knew Jardel. I know Jardel for a long time.
Okay,
I know about
okay,
Sak,
okay.
obviously, socials, but I never met him.
So Jardel done trials as well, yeah?
Yeah.
Because he was first pick, right?
Yeah, he was first pick. Yeah.
It seemed like JT and Jody were on getting him. Has he got like any history in terms of like academy?
No, but you know, it's Jardel. I think like in the ball league thing, there's no proper defender in there. Yeah, he's a proper defender, like kick it head defender, and he can play. Of course,
He can play, innit?
He plays sixes a lot as well.
Yeah.
Is it?
Outside of
Like Jardel plays Romanian league, Albanian league, Turkish league, Sunday league,
He
Somali.
plays for Haggett.
Hey,
Oh, he does,
He
isn't
plays
it?
for Haggett.
bro, he plays Somali Champions League, bro. He plays in everything.
Champions League.
I'm telling you, he plays in everything. So
Hey, shout out to Jardel,
Yeah,
man. But yeah, like we were saying off camera, wasn't the ideal start for 26ers, right?
It was horrific.
It wasn't great.
I'm just gonna keep it a buck. It was horrific. I expected a lot. Like when I looked at the team, I was like, "Oh, this team's actually good. They got cool
I think
people."
you got to realize though. First week Sak went there, and then the rotations that we had players that were playing that you're not seeing anymore.
Why?
You can tell.
The draw out's begun,
you
isn't
can
it?
tell they weren't like what JT and Jody wanted and how we wanted to play. And now we know like. Listen, we've got our front three, me, Sak and E-Man, and we got Jardel and Ebbs at the back.
Yeah.
We know exactly what's going on. We've got players like Ade on the bench. We didn't really have that depth first 4 weeks.
Yeah, no, solid still.
But yeah, it's been, after them 4 weeks, I think we've probably been one of the best teams from Border League.
you know my thing? I was watching you man's reactions to one of the games.
Bro.
What game was it? The SDS one?
I don't know what game it was, but you man were on to us.
And you see me.
It was probably back
You
in
see
it.
me.
Nah, he was backing us. He said, these
Oh,
are
is
good
it?
players, but I don't know what's happening with them.
See, I actually expected more. I'm not gonna lie, bro. When I saw this, I was
it.
thinking, bro, like this should be a good team.
Yeah.
Then I said, it was looking bad. I was
Oh,
surprised.
it was probably Andre Coker. I think Andre Coker episode.
Yeah, it was that
That one,
one.
isn't it? Yeah, because them man wasn't it?
Bro, you might want
He
hate
said,
watching.
that
Like,
one.
I went on Twitch after. I was like, right, okay.
Hey, AC, the train.
Bro. It was motivation because I'm thinking like, nah, bro, there's pride here, bro.
Reputation.
We're getting called the 11s that can't play 6 or something. That can't happen, bro. That can't happen.
Did you feel the pressure of that? Like, because you was one of the favourites, I think, from everyone's perspective before any game was started. Did you feel that, like, right, we have to?
No, because I was away, by the way. So I did the draft and flew out to international duty. So I wasn't going to be for the first game. I wasn't there for the first session they done and everything. So for me, it was like, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know my teammates. And I don't know anyone in the team. Yeah. So it's like, whatever, like the first game against SDS, I was like, we didn't do bad, but like we conceded a lot of goals. Yeah. And then the week that I came, it got worse. Another 7 goals.
That was the United game, innit?
Yeah, the United game. Yeah. And it was my like. By the way, people don't get this. The ball and the pitch is different to what people think. So I'm thinking that flying back. I'm thinking, nah, I'm gonna change this team, this and that. Hit my first game. I'm like, I can't dribble on this pitch. The ball's hitting my shins and I'm
bro,
like,
if I'm being real as well, I'm thinking first game. I'm like, oh, cool. I got Sak back next week. That will be alright. Sak played that United game. I said, flipping hell.
We need something more. We need something more. We need something else, boy.
To be fair to him, after that game, he's turned up ever since. So
was
but you know what's killing me as well though? I wasn't starting.
Yeah.
Like I was doing this on and off thing.
Yeah.
That's not my thing. Like,
yeah. Was E-Man there from the jump?
E-Man's there.
He was on the bench as well though.
Okay.
It was a weird five that was starting.
Yeah, bro, he's a good player still.
Yeah, no, I saw it, bro. Watch that. I know his full name. Come on.
Shifting
Emmanuel Rowe.
Yeah, I like players like that still.
What's it like playing under JT though? Serial winner.
I think like I grew up watching him terrorize Arsenal week in, week out, man. And to be fair, I had you had some idea about him before meeting him. Like you think he's some big time, like bro, the most humble guy I probably ever met. I can't say a bad word about him.
Yeah.
The way like he'll call me, or him and Jody will call me, like voice note me, like, oh, like well done, mate. Like you were really good last week. I'm like, I grew up watching these lot like dominate my team every week, and then for them to be like mentoring us, like I don't know how to explain it, bro. It's
a mad experience.
It's a mad
I can imagine. I can't imagine it still.
Even to take it to the side and that.
Voice noting you.
That's crazy. Still, I will screenshot it.
Bro, I screen recorded.
My boy JT.
I screen recorded JT saying, "Well done, guys. You were fucking magnificent last week." I screen recorded it, put it on my story, bro.
Yeah, see?
Can we swear?
Bro,
Yeah.
Oh, you got something to say?
No. I just see.
I know these lots of podcasts. They swear.
Like the fact that he's taking it so serious. Like there's certain men that haven't turned up yet. Like no names, but
Figo! I'ma say it. Where is he though? Is he surely got to come?
He's got. I think it's in his contract to at least have a couple appearances.
I thought it was 4.
No, in his contract.
Six.
Six.
But it got to week 8. No, week 9.
You don't need the money in it.
I feel like there's more people that are managers now that are more relevant than Figo in the social media world.
Yeah.
100%.
But football legacy.
No, it ain't about football legacy. This is a media thing.
Yeah.
For
I definitely
advertisement
agree with
and
that.
people like looking at them and like being in the face of the eye right now.
Yeah.
There's definitely managers that are there
That will equate to more views and
100%.
more interest and that.
Yeah. Even at Angry James.
If I was in that treble team,
Yeah.
and my gaff hasn't turned up, I haven't met him yet. Maybe draft night, that's it. I think they're the best team.
No, I think
The best. They drew last night, though, innit?
No,
I think they're one of the most complete teams.
Yeah, I agree with that. Still.
nah.
Do you know who's looking good?
No.
Of course. MVP.
We said this though.
Yeah.
They
slapped
look-
them.
they
We've
look
been
proper,
saying this,
yeah.
and every
I
time
don't
Help
think-
hates them, bro.
I don't
Help
think
always saying they're not good. Do you remember?
That Timmy Abraham guy and the other lanky, sorry, no offense.
No, it's not Spinelli.
Barcola.
But yeah. Oh, is that what you call him?
Yeah, he's serious.
Yeah, he's
still.
serious though. Yeah, he's a
Fair,
serious
we
player.
slapped them 4-1 that game.
Yeah.
And
Is it?
Jardel had that Timmy Abraham
In his pocket.
Is that when he ripped his shirt open?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I knew it.
Hey, Timmy.
And when I said they had you
In
in
the
there,
pocket, you know.
Timmy! There's man on there that they're calling some mad nicknames, yeah? And I promise you, I slap more goals than them every single year from further out on a football pitch.
What Baller League in its entirety?
I don't know anyone on Ballers League that has slapped more goals from further out on a football pitch than me. Facts.
Yeah, that's facts. Still,
That's facts. I do it every year for banter.
Hey, Adam Dawson
that goal
slapped
last
one
night.
yesterday though.
That's good.
That was a
That's good.
slappage.
That's good.
Last night you lot smoked Vision, 8-2. Yeah,
8-3.
8-3. Say.
Yeah.
Say.
We'll
No
give him one.
disrespect, Vision. We'll give him one. Give him one more.
You give him one.
Ooh.
That's big time. That's big time.
I should have known what I was saying.
Hey, we're in about a long one today.
You went for a what? A long one? God.
It's begun.
Yeah, drink some. Sip.
Both of you got 9.8 rankings on F.
Yeah.
So who got MVP of the
He
night?
did, bro.
Of the whole night?
Yeah,
no,
man.
yeah.
My guy. Say no more.
I got a hat trick and he took it off you, bro.
He's pissed. I saw that.
Aye.
Look at his face.
Nah,
He's
nah,
like that.
bro.
How did you think of him?
He got
Got
3
like
assists.
6 goal contributions in the game, bro.
Yeah, talk to him. Sak.
See, he gave him this one. He
gave him
opened
that
up.
The
He
chest
opened
came
up.
out,
He
innit?
said, 6J, one game.
No, that's big. But you three, I would say, a robe as well, were causing them mayhem. Vision could have went top. I heard that there was some talk about what the result was going to be before the game. I see something on the stories about get a load of this guy and that.
I saw that one.
You saw that one?
Yeah, I saw
This
that
one's
one.
becoming famous, isn't it?
Yeah, that one.
Get a load of this guy.
Yeah, like that.
I think it was Flo in it that was saying that he was going to
Yeah.
slap you lot 6
and 7s.
6 and 7s and that. Didn't work out for him.
Nah, he was looking forward to the game. Let's not forget that.
He was looking for, oh,
He was looking
He
forward
said
to
he was
it.
gonna tell. He said he wanted to show JT what he missed out on as well. I heard he's a Chelsea fan.
I'll
is
also be
it?
honest, I heard him say that he doesn't rate you as well.
Yeah,
He did say that. He did say that.
he did say that.
He said that.
You don't rate Sak?
He said it.
Aye, he
Where?
said it, yeah?
He said it. He said.
last
They asked him a question.
Arsenal again, innit?
They were like,
Yeah.
they was like,
Arsenal.
raw. Who do you rate on everything? It's like, not really.
Oh, so he didn't say I don't rate Sak.
No. Then they
Yeah, but
started.
basically, he's basically saying that.
No, he's saying it, bro.
Yeah, but that's he's saying that about everyone.
No,
then.
because they're asking about players in other teams, and he says Sak. He says no.
Oh, he actually
No,
said
no. It was Sak. It was Sak. I watched
Wow.
the tape.
Is that what he's on? I believe you don't bash, you know.
I promise
I
you.
believe
He said the only one that was that's good is on. He said that. Think about Smalls isn't good either.
Nah, he got into Smalls.
See,
He got onto
Smalls.
Smalls.
Nah, he got into Smalls.
So he got onto Sak and Smalls.
He did
Nah,
get onto. No, okay, not as bad as I'm saying, but he got onto him.
On,
Do I care?
No, probably not.
should you
What
care?
happened last night?
Ah.
I mean, talking like that, and then
But he
dropping,
did-
dropping
how did he play?
5.1
Huh?
on foot mob is mad.
Oh no!
5.1 is
Bilal,
Not
mad.
knowing the precise details.
So you went to look on
No, I
the
went
full-
to see mine 9.8,
And he's-
then I
scroll
see-
down.
I was just, I think his name was side by side, and
like near the bottom.
yeah.
Mad. 5.1 is
That one.
mad. That one, isn't it?
Yeah, back
That,
then.
But the thing is, yeah, let's not get like. I don't know about you, but I'm not a big talker outside.
Nah,
football.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I let my talking do on the pitch.
Yeah.
But for someone, if you're gonna talk outside
Yeah.
on a podcast,
Yeah.
you better come ramped up and
That's
ready
a
to go
fact.
on a game day, innit?
Yeah.
That's a fact.
If he backed it,
Yeah, he didn't.
Do you know what, yeah?
no one will be here. No one's speaking about it. If he lost 8-3 and you scored a hat trick
Yeah.
and you lost,
Yeah.
you've done your bit.
Yeah.
Facts, yeah.
Did he
Facts,
score?
yeah.
Nah.
He
Did
didn't
he
score.
assist? He
did.
No.
I just see him getting dragged. That's
You got
what I saw.
5.1, innit? You got dragged.
And he was asking why.
Oh, you're saying yeah as well?
He's
No,
asking right.
my thing is, after the game, I didn't see, bro. I didn't get a handshake. I didn't, nothing.
Is it?
Nothing.
Just walked off.
Yeah, just
Stressed.
walked
Mad.
I like Sat said, I'm not a talker. I will never like go to someone. Yeah, I'm gonna do you 7 and 8. Like, I would never do that. But
Yeah.
back it up on the pitch when.
Even if we're favourites, like even if I've got a history of scoring 10 against you, bro, I would never come on a place and be like,
Yeah,
it's
no, I hear it.
disrespectful, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
respect the game at least. I know you're top or your team is doing well or you've got how many goals. No, I'm not saying he's a bad player, by the way. He
No,
scored
he's
a
a
lot
good
of
player
goals.
still.
Yeah,
He's a good
yeah.
player.
Scored,
He's a
scored
good
a lot of goals, but you didn't back your talk, innit? And
Yeah.
you spoke first.
Does he play 11 aside?
I don't know the guy, bro.
Does he play 11 aside?
I'm not aware still. Like,
Right.
he probably does, but
I think Rad's going to do the research. Find out if he's playing 11s.
Is it?
Oh, okay.
How does he? 22. Yeah.
Oh, he's young.
He's young still.
I know he was at Carl Shorten.
Oh, you played with him?
Oh, you.
Oh, so
Nah, hey, that's like.
Oh, my
Hey,
God.
you knew it all along. Oh my days.
You was fully just playing along.
was. I knew he was at Carl Shorten.
Good player?
He played in my position, isn't it?
Oh, he's a striker.
He
Or left winger.
He played on the wing, or like 10 on the wing.
Okay.
He
So,
didn't play.
no? On the bench?
No, I don't. I think he was young. He was like 17 at the time, 17, 18.
Oh,
Like, he was
okay,
breaking
okay,
in.
fair enough. That's different. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like he was good.
Yeah,
but he was young, innit? So,
yeah.
like,
He wasn't official kind
yeah,
of thing,
yeah,
innit?
yeah. Like he was breaking in, like training with us and that. He was good.
I can't lie though. Baller League needs more of this stuff still.
Yeah, no,
We need more of it.
it's banter really. Like, shout out to Flo.
Yeah,
More of the- more of the, like,
what, he's
the-
got like 12, 13 goals.
Yeah, you can't knock what he's doing, innit? Last night watching you, I said it to you off camera, I think you guys look like one of the best teams in Baller League now.
Yeah.
Obviously, regardless of what the league's saying, what it is. If the Baller League was to start again now,
Yeah.
fresh with the form that everyone's in, who would you kind of tip to be top 4?
I think we'll definitely be up there.
Yeah, who would be your top 4 teams right now?
I think we'll be still the same. I think Treble.
Treble, yeah.
Treble's a really good team.
Yeah,
United's a good team as well.
Who? United.
Yeah.
So that's two.
Yourselves.
Yourselves.
Trio and ourselves.
And
Yeah.
double trio. Okay.
Tottenham MVPs are good as well.
They are, yeah,
they are good. So it'll still be the same one, but I think we'll be up there. The only difference is we're up there. I think we got to blame ourselves, man. We lost the first 3 to 4 games, whatever it was. So whenever someone asks me, "Oh, you're meant to be there," nah, bro, we lost 3 to 4 games,
The
innit?
league doesn't.
To be fair, we drew one game against Wembley last week. We
Yeah.
won that
Yeah.
Did
It'd
you
be
lose?
right there.
Did you draw 2 back to back?
back to back. Yeah.
So that's what's killed you,
And
really.
we were like 4-2 up
4-2
against
up,
M7,
Yeah.
and then we somehow with 4 or 5 minutes left, and somehow we're 5-4 down.
Was it a game changer that fucked you up?
Nah,
No.
it was just pure individual mistakes.
I actually think Santander are going to get top 4, you know.
No one's really speaking about
It
them.
doesn't
Yeah,
make
no?
sense. You know, they're the only team that's been consistently around there the
Yeah.
whole time.
But they've been around it,
Are
but
they top 4 now, though?
yeah,
Yeah, they're third still.
you can't win
third.
7-1 and get popped 7-2 the week after.
No, but this is the thing. This is the thing that like people don't understand. You see football, yeah?
Yeah.
Football has this weird thing, yeah? If you stay around it long enough, you'll end up in it. You know when you're a gaffer, your gaffer says, let's just get near it.
yeah,
Let's
be
be around it.
yeah.
Let's be around it. They've been around it from the jump. I don't think they've ever been in the bottom half of the table.
No.
Yeah.
They haven't. They've always been top 6. I think like
No, I
top
think
7.
they have,
Yeah, I agree.
The whole time. I'm not even saying this because I played for them.
Yeah.
Like I genuinely believe that when you stay around it like that, stuff just ends up going your way.
They are a good team, yeah.
Yeah.
But when we played them, we were in a bad place,
Mm.
and we were the better team, and we lost by 1 goal because of a game changer and a mistake. Like we gave him an open goal.
No, that was the game. Carvalho, he didn't know the 1v1 thing, and then he left the goal open.
Oh, and Dom.
Oh, yeah,
Dom scored just
yeah.
in an
So,
empty net.
so
Yeah,
and we were in a bad place,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
we lost because of that.
Yeah,
So I was coming out thinking they're like top 3,
yeah.
but they're not really that good.
Mm.
But then I keep seeing them beat teams, but then
Yeah,
get
yeah,
popped.
yeah.
But beat teams by a large number. I'm like,
Because they slapped Double Trio, 7 something.
but you know what it was? Because they play a certain way, like you said, that hold up thing. I think
Yeah,
people
yeah.
clocked onto it,
Yeah.
and they're using the line to not let them hold the ball up no more.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And because I watched him against United, and PK just didn't let him hold the ball up. So like Voss or whatever his name is,
Don Boss, yeah.
he started going other places,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden you haven't got that target man no more. And then it becomes like who's the real players,
Yeah,
and they've got
yeah.
some really good players.
Yeah.
But then it becomes like a more difficult game.
Yeah, I hear
And I
you.
think since then people understand their strengths and weaknesses. But they got that one bagsman, I forget his name.
Florian
He's a
Kastrate or
joke.
something.
Yeah, there we go. He's a cold still.
He's a joke.
Yeah.
Like, his finishing is a joke. That shift
he's
of
good.
both feet, roof of the net.
Did you not feel like it was going to be like, you know, when you go goals with your friends and everyone's joking and it's like, it's more vibey and flowing. Do you not feel like it doesn't flow like that?
But the pitch and the ball don't allow it though.
Yeah, I think it's more than that. Man, are taking it too serious. Like taking it serious to
Yeah.
a point where, bro, last night I'm seeing a goalkeeper doing like Channel 1 balls.
No, I saw a long free kick.
What
Who was it?
goalkeeper- what
MVP
goalkeeper was
against
that?
United last night.
I'm seeing a game. I can't remember which one. I'm seeing consistently out of his hand, going
No,
to
I
the
forget
front man.
that. There was a long free kick. It was MVP against United last night, and it was 3-2 to MVP.
Yeah.
I saw someone roll the ball like, as a free kick, and they're all on the line. All 10 players are on the line. Keeper here, bro, and he's whipping the ball far back post. I was like, rah.
Yeah, that's mad on 6 to 7.
But I
This is
think
what I'm saying.
It's crazy. It's
I
crazy.
thought we were going to be joking and enjoying
No, I
that.
think the pitch, and the fact how aggressive it is. Like yesterday, JT said, "I'm playing." I think it's the first time me, Iman, Bilal properly started together.
Yeah.
And he's like, "You 3 goal."
Was that
And
the
we're
first time
going-
you lot started together?
I think so. Probably.
No, I think the week before we did, but he weren't there.
Oh yeah, but he said to us, "Go up, like all attack, be as bright as you can,
Just
but
track
just
your runners.
track
and
your
that's it.
runners." Like, not a lot of teams play with 3. We're 3 wingers.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people play with 3 wingers up that. They're playing at hold the mid or centre back. Well, we just play 2 defenders, 3 wingers.
Yeah.
Go out and do your thing. It's not like one of us playing up front, one of us on the right, one of us like it's just wherever we are, we're just swapping places.
Yeah,
He might drop
cool.
in the middle to receive the ball from the keeper.
Yeah.
I'm making a run already on the other wing to get on the ball, bro. E-man's free. And if you want to double up on me one time, you're leaving Bilal free, bro. You can double up on Bilal one time, me and E-man are free. So it's like,
Yeah.
it's just hard to
But
stop.
like we were saying off camera, it's like not a lot of teams are actually training as well. So it's like you're relying on that on-match, in-match to build chemistry. So that takes weeks as well. Do you know what I
We
mean?
won our first game, and that was the week we didn't train. JT's mad superstitious, and he was like, "Yeah, lads, we're not training again."
Oh,
No,
We
he
ain't
is
trained
mad
since.
stupid.
Mad
Ain't trained since.
superstitious.
is it? You ain't trained since?
No.
There was a rumor that he took you to Cobham before the.
Yeah, we were at Cobham.
I wasn't even there for that, bro. I was international.
Is it?
First week we were at Cobham, it was a lit, man.
Is
Like,
it?
all the staff took care of us, went to the changing room. None of the first team players were there.
Yeah.
But Cobham, like, it's a mad place.
Well, how long was you there for then, or was it like just a training session?
Yeah, it was
and-
like a couple hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's lit.
That's lit, though, isn't it? Yeah, that's cold still. Who would you say the hardest game you've played against so far?
I'll say United.
United, yeah.
Yeah. I remember the night before we were playing them, I get a call from Mauro.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
like, yeah, I'm seeing you tomorrow, mate. I said, what do you mean, bro?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I'm playing against you. I said, flip's sake.
Oh, is that when he got wild card?
Well, that was his first wild card. And then,
Is that when he scored the goal?
The volley.
yeah,
the volley?
the chested, yeah.
Mad goal still.
But then before that, I'm warming up. I see Mauro. I'm like, yeah, cool. Then I see Raz,
Yeah,
and I'm
it's
like,
long.
for flip's sake.
You know, he's actually the glue that holds on.
Have you noticed that he's like the main player
He
now?
is.
Like
Right, he
everything's-
missed a couple of weeks and they was a bit struggling.
Yeah,
3
yeah,
weeks,
yeah.
they won 1 game, drew 1, and lost 1.
Do you know what? For what baller league is, he's actually like perfect.
Well, he can play anywhere.
Yeah.
Back, front, nowhere.
He's strong, got good feet. He can track. He can defend. He can shoot.
No, he's a joke.
It's mad still.
Now for me it was Wembley Rangers.
Oh really?
Weird one, isn't it? It was just
The way they were.
doubling up, they were kicking me, but there was no ball played.
He must be one of the most fouled players in Water League.
think
surely.
so, yeah.
'Cause I swear, every time I watch, he's getting chopped up. Where
I would do that. Pause.
They weren't trying to play a game. Pause.
You're getting chopped up, yeah?
Come on.
You said yeah.
Nah.
You said yeah, you're getting chopped up.
He asked me foul players. You know,
Then you said you're getting chopped up. You said yeah.
oh my god, no, definitely not. I think you're definitely one of the most fouled players still.
I would agree.
Do you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go through some of the teams, and I just want you to pick a player that stands out for each team. Like, so you can go at a time. United,
I'll say Mauro.
Maro,
Yeah.
I say Raz and PK.
Raz and PK.
Yeah.
MVPs.
Souls. I don't think you understand what he's doing.
Who's that? Sorry.
Souls.
Josh.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Oh yeah.
Like, bro, he's doing bits for them. He
Yeah.
might not be scoring every week. Like, he might not be assisting every week, but he's the only defender on the pitch.
yeah.
He's the one. He plays every game, every minute.
Jeez.
Like,
That's hard, you know.
he hasn't come off one in the whole of
No, it's hard.
Bundesliga.
Very hard.
Like, easy to imagine.
He's a man, man. He's been-
Draining.
Oh yeah, and Alfie Matthews.
Yeah, Alfie. Yeah.
Alfie, yeah, he scored a good goal yesterday as well.
Alfie's doing his thing.
How about you, Bilal?
Yeah, same. Alfie Matthews, man.
Alfie
I played
Matthews,
with him for a bit, like a couple of seasons, but joke.
Yeah.
Joke.
SDS.
Well, that's all the man them. Like that's literally
That's all the man them, yeah.
Camilo.
Yeah.
Camilo, yeah.
What about what's his name?
Diddy. I think Diddy. to be
Kaz
fair.
Sterling.
Cas Sterling.
Cas Sterling.
I would
Yeah,
actually say Diddy.
Diddy's doing
Not
great.
even just because he's my boy.
No, I would say as well, but they've got quite a few borders, isn't
No, they definitely do.
Yeah.
But I just.
No, they've got a really good team.
They've turned the corner since Maz has come as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see a lot of people say like SDS they're struggling, whatever, but they've got a really good team.
No, they have.
And they
so-
needed that one person to click them and organize them, but individually,
Yeah.
I think they've got one of the best teams.
What about Vision?
You know what? Yeah, I don't know. I was shocked with yesterday. I'll be honest. Like,
Yeah.
I thought they were a really good team.
Wasn't
But-
as hard as you. Pause.
I know.
Wasn't as
Montel's doing
difficult.
this thing.
Who's it?
Montel.
Montel McKenzie. Yeah, he's probably their standout player.
Yeah,
to be fair
Montel's
to
doing this
me.
thing. Shout out to Kurt as well.
Yeah.
KO5 is doing this thing. Like, they're winning a lot of Pepsi pressure points. I think that's why they're up there.
Yeah.
Getting
It's true.
3 points of the penalty things.
Yeah.
That's what wins.
Take away
what
3
win.
points, but I think they're near us.
Yeah. Fact.
You know what I'm saying? So
How about
he's
you?
scoring a lot
Bilal?
of penalties for them. But I was shocked with it. I don't think they were.
As good as you was expecting.
Yeah.
I say the same thing. Monts and Kurt.
Yeah.
Like banter aside, I think Flo's a good player. It's just the
yeah.
talking that he did
too
kind of
much
jarred
talking.
me, but he's a good player.
We
Still.
talk here, Flo, man. So
If you want to
when
come,
you want to
and
come
talk,
and talk,
No problem.
I remember you can cut short. And
Hey,
Depo Trio,
I've got to say Francis, man.
Francis. Yeah.
Francis is a joke.
How about you, Bilal?
That guy that slapped it, wasn't it? Adam
Dawson.
is decent still.
Yeah.
He's got a strike on him still.
he's good.
He's the one that done that skill.
Nah, I
that
don't
went
think he
viral
strikes.
as well,
But
innit?
you know, he does that little slap cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before he scored, that little turn that
Yeah,
he
that
does.
Yeah.
Ah, bro. And there's one he done the other
But
week.
like you rinsed that as well, though.
That's my thing.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
my
yeah,
thing.
yeah,
I
yeah.
messaged him, but I said, bro, that's my skill.
What about that week that he's done that little 360 turn thing?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
nuts.
Yeah,
my
that was
days.
nuts. So
He's got feet.
Santan.
Santan. Oh yeah, shit, sorry.
Bowls,
Santan.
obviously.
That bag's one that I told you.
Bagsman. Okay. Yeah.
It's Dumbos.
Yeah. Don Vos is probably the standout.
He's
for me.
created them.
Nah, I'm telling you, bro. If you watch them games, he bails them out a lot of his.
Bro, he's
finishes.
got how many assists has he got? Like
He has
10 assists or
No, I'm
something.
talking about what's his name? What's his name?
His name is Richard now. Richard the Frame.
The one that bags
Yeah,
goals.
yeah,
Richard the
yeah,
Frame. Yeah,
yeah.
that's his name.
M7.
Zaid,
Oh, yeah.
big baller.
Zaid. Yeah.
Zaid, yeah.
He's like he's got background in futsal, innit? So
That the one with the hair.
Yeah.
He's got the
Yeah,
bats,
yeah,
innit? Yeah.
He's the one who did that mad 360 trick in the air.
yes.
You know
Against
what I'm
us,
In the
against
air.
us.
Is it?
Yeah, when he flicked it round through I can't remember who, someone's legs.
Yeah.
He's a joke still. He's dribbling.
Yeah.
Really nice, isn't it?
No, genuinely, I can't remember.
He wants to get on to everyone but his teammates.
Smart man.
Oh yeah, rules the world.
Urgis.
No, we have. Argus, yeah.
N5.
Yeah.
They had that wild card, my boy, Micah, that scored the hat-trick last week.
Yeah, Wembley Rangers.
Ruben.
Ruben Jr.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the transfers, because obviously the transfer window passed. First question is, did any of you get approached by any of the teams?
Jody messaged me during the week of the transfer. He's like, yeah, RTW are trying to trade for you. I'm like, eh?
Is it?
But then I realized I grew up with Clint, innit?
Okay.
And Clint didn't know that I was in the draft.
Yeah.
Like he didn't do his homework and it was just there.
Yeah.
I think they tried to trade for me. You can't go to your manager and say I want to leave.
Yeah,
Brian
yeah,
Lee
yeah.
was trying to get out. I know that he was trying to get out. They were saying no.
He's just throwing people under.
No,
Yeah,
no, it's
I
no,
said
it's
it.
No,
no,
but it's a bit obvious though.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
Huh?
no, it's
Bottom and your top goal scorer of the whole
It's no,
thing.
it's no.
I'm not saying we're good, but RTW were below us.
Yeah.
Why would he leave? Like, even if he had the choice.
Yeah, it's a bit of a mad one.
I feel like with
And the play that they offered us,
yeah.
can we say that?
If you want to say
Yeah,
it.
the play that they offered us barely played. I'm not saying no name, but he barely played.
So
how's
why
that
is it
even
gonna work?
fair? Like,
No, I feel like would have made it better, yeah. If it was like a top team, could be like, do you know what? We'll trade you. Let's say United will top, yeah, and they'll clear by like 2 points at one point. They're like, listen, we'll give you a point and this player.
Man said we'll give you a point.
We'll give you 1
but
point and this player for Burnley.
since we're talking about next season, let's say they start doing first round picks and that. But you can give away a first round pick. Like basketball, bro.
It's true.
Like,
Yeah,
next season there'll be a draft night, there'll be first round pick. Remember Sharky had that, what's his name? Bruno.
Bruno,
As a
yeah.
first round pick.
Who was first
That
pick for
draft night
United?
was long.
Oh, Cadell.
Cadell, yeah.
I'll be honest though.
This suits him, innit?
You see Cadell Daniels, he's my boy. I've got a lot of love for him. You see this here, this game of Ballers League?
Yeah. He'll cook it.
Is it for him, yeah?
No, bro.
What is he like? Who's like Raz?
Nah.
Nah, techie, left foot is crazy.
Nah, his left foot's crazy.
Hey,
still.
bro.
Yeah, it's mad. You see
How
that,
is it? Like
see that
that?
shooting from the halfway line thing?
Yeah.
He'll smoke
And
that.
he's
still.
silky as well. So he's like you with my shot. And he's left footed.
Ah, damn, yeah.
It's fake.
How long is till he's back?
I'm not sure, but they've kept him around, so
Okay, fair.
hopefully he makes the when it gets to the playoffs, innit?
I think they've kept him there for playoffs.
Yeah,
But if he comes back for playoffs, it's
Nuts.
horrible.
it's a mad one. So obviously at the end of the season, I'm presuming there's going to be transfer talks. Do you know how that works?
This is what I'm hearing from rumors, innit? Don't take my word for 100%. But I think each team's gonna have like slots of tiers. So like tier 1, tier 2, tier 3.
They're going to do that for their own players.
So every team's gonna have slots for their
So like,
players.
let's say tier 1's got 2 players,
Okay.
tier 2 got 3 players, tier 4 got 4 players, let's say, and
Yeah.
tier 5 got 5 to 6 players.
Okay.
Available slots for players to get filled out in.
Okay.
And then with that is different pay grades. So when we're talking about tier 1, we're talking like, I don't know, 8, 9 bills, something like that.
Jeez.
Yeah.
And your manager gets to decide this.
Yeah, so he's got to decide like, listen, I want you as my tier 1, you as my tier 2. And if your manager's saying to you, I want a tier 2, and another manager's coming to you saying, I want a tier 1.
Tier 1, that's where it gets
listen,
techie.
Bye-bye.
He ain't techie. It's cool. He ain't techie.
No, for the managers.
The way they do it in Germany, you have to release 6 players from your team to make way for the new draft, innit?
Is
Otherwise-
it?
I don't
Where
think that's
did
going to be hard though. I know what.
Why?
I don't think it's going to be hard. 'Cause let's be honest.
Why?
Wild cards keep coming. Like they keep coming back and playing every week,
Yeah.
and people are out of the squad.
But 2 people are missing out every squad and 2 wild cards are going in every week.
Yeah.
So that's 4 players basically.
But-
gone.
but-
Already gone, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let me say this to you. Yeah, when you watch a game, especially last week where it's getting like top 4 and that, it's the same 6 that play.
Alright, bro. There are some teams here, they're not subbing until like the 20th minute, bro.
That's
That's
it.
crazy.
So
Tell you, it's gonna be an easy decision.
I don't. Do you know what? I don't mind being.
So
tier
what
3.
happens though? What happens to those players that don't get?
so they'll
Do they go to the draft automatically, or
yeah,
they
they
just?
go back to the draft, and then there'll be like more players added to the draft from the trials that they do
Through the
over the summer
trials.
or whatever.
Okay, Charles again. So,
I said trials again.
Oh, you want me to put words in for you?
The trial.
Hey, you see what he said to trial? Hey, he's so big time.
Oh?
Oh, man.
No, I would go and trial.
You know a lot of man, you know what they do? Yeah, they move both.
Yeah.
They don't care. But at the end of it, everyone wants that 4 bills.
Yeah.
Bro, I was at the trial, and them and I were German, innit? I'm half German myself. I was saying to them, like, yeah, I got a German passport. They're like, oh, yeah. Bro, I was doing anything I could to get in that draft, bro. I was in it. No,
He said good and top. In.
Rules.
Ich habe. I'm there, I'm local.
I was like, welcome in, guten Tag. My German ain't up to scratch it. But as soon as they heard that, they're like, yeah.
Is it?
And then I got I got Lassie's number, bro. From that, and then I just made sure I was in that draft.
That's how you pattern, though, isn't it? Yeah, you pattern
But
yourself.
But like Sak said, a lot of man move Bob. I know so many man, like I'll say this as well, but he doesn't mind me saying this. One of my boys, Dwight, Pascal from Hatch,
Okay.
he got invited to the trial. He didn't turn up on the Sunday. But he didn't realise at the time what Baller League was and like what would come from it. Now he's shouting me every week, yo bro, wildcard me. I'm like, bro,
Don't work like that.
it's not that easy. I can't like, I can't do
yeah.
that. I'm not gonna go to JT or Jody. Listen, I know this player. Like, who am I? Go to Jody or JT, bro.
If a team came into you saying, we're going to make you franchise next season, are you going to JT saying, rather offer me franchise? So
Yeah, definitely. What?
So is franchise or nothing for you for next year?
No, I'm not saying franchise.
No, that's what you just said.
No. If another club comes to me and says, we're offering you to be a franchise player, I'm going to go back to JT and be like, this is the offer I got. Like I would do for any club in my Saturday. If I got an offer, this is the offer that I'm getting. This is the piece that I'm getting.
I reckon you said, no, I'm making tier 2.
Say again?
We make you tier 2, but
Nah.
do tier 2 get paid the same?
No.
6.
Yeah, 6.
Oh,
Tier 1
oh,
is
okay,
8.
still an increase.
I don't know
though.
how I know this, but tier 1 is 8. Tier 6.
Well, the information is consistent. So
He's got-
That's its own research.
No. It's on his wall, bro. He's doing his push-ups and sit-ups.
He's doing his training, bro. All I'm doing is resistance band.
Kick-ups,
Right. The whack will be unleashed. Resistance band, end of the bed.
Oh, that's mad, you know.
If the offer comes in, though, you'll have a chat with your manager and be like, this is what I'm getting offered. Are you going to offer me the same thing?
Yeah, I think that's where it gets techie for managers, not necessarily players, because that's negotiable. Because
If you're getting offered the franchise, if you're getting that offer, I must have done something right?
well, I would imagine though, if you're gonna get offered a franchise, it's gonna be from teams that don't. Because whoever gets the top 4, I imagine they're gonna franchise their players. I don't think they're gonna offer anyone else for a franchise. So it's
I don't
probably
know
gonna
about
be.
that, you know.
it
You
depends,
reckon?
though. It depends.
Because I can go for
Brian
those top
Lee.
4. Brian Lee's definitely getting franchise for his team.
No, but
Okay, let's say he moves to another club. Is he getting a franchise player?
Ah, interesting.
He might
yeah,
get tier 2.
yeah, it's true.
If I was playing for N5 and I get a franchise at N5 or a franchise at, or tier 2 at United, I'm saying at N5. Because
100%.
let me explain this to you, yeah? This is what people are forgetting.
Yeah,
The dead players are getting get rid. There's no one going to be there next season.
yeah.
It's a whole new team.
So that's probably why Brian Lee will stay then at M5. Do you get what I mean?
And he's going to get the money.
But would you make that decision before you know what team you're going to get though? Because you're probably going to have to decide before you actually know what your team's going to be.
he's being franchised no matter what, basically, is what he's saying. He
Yeah,
said if
but-
any team gives him the franchise offer, he's there. It doesn't matter what team.
Don't say
Someone's
that.
called him already.
Yeah, someone's called him already.
Someone's
They
called
said,
him
listen,
already.
mate, you're tier 1.
Where you going, Sak?
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I'm just saying if the offer does come in,
Yeah, that's what you're going.
that's what I'll be going.
That's what I just said.
Unless I get the same offer from my gaffer.
Okay.
Listen, at the end of the day, when you're 30, 35 or 40, whatever you are, you're going to look back and be like,
Facts.
I'm going to make £200 more
Facts.
for 12 weeks.
What about you, Bilal? Same situation.
Same kind of thing. But I feel like respect, like humbly, I say this. Me and him have done enough
No, I agree.
to get a tier 1 at our team right now. But obviously, there's Jardel there as well.
Then you
there's
got
E-Man.
Emmanuel. It's
So it's
techie.
difficult.
Yeah.
It's difficult conversations that are going to be had.
But obviously, respectfully, in football, as a centre back, you're not being tier 1.
No, listen to me, listen.
No,
Jardel.
he was first pick for them, bro.
No, I understand that. But now, like, realistically, if you want to win stuff in this tournament, in this league, you have to score.
I'm an attacker and I'd love for that to be the case. But let me say this shit. Jardel is a big dog. Like he's our main centre back with Ebbs, yeah?
Yeah.
If Jardel comes off,
He hasn't, bro. He's come off in one game. I remember for 2 minutes, we conceded 3
3
goals.
goals.
So if they say,
go on.
if they say now, you're not going to be tier 1 because Jardel's being tier 1, and you two, we have to decide out of you two.
Oh, yeah,
What then?
that's-
And I've got no offer.
Yeah,
I've got no offer.
no offer.
Bro, I'm tier 1, or I'm out.
I'll be on the same thing, bro.
See?
The game's the
See
game.
how it's gonna start.
I got a question for you, Dan, bro. If you're JT, who are you franchising?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah, it's a very good question.
Shall I be honest, yeah?
Yeah.
And this is not me being big time again. It's between me, Jardel, and Bilal.
Yeah, it's between us.
Yeah,
three.
we know that,
It's
but who
between
are
us
you
three.
picking? There's 2 slots, isn't it?
I've got to pick myself.
So who's next?
And I'm picking Jardel.
Because he basically saying, I'm saying you gotta go, bro. There's no room for all of us.
Yeah, you see, he takes MVP off me last night. And now he's
Horrid.
What about you, Bilal? Same thing.
same thing, bro. You got to back yourself.
So then it is pretty much out of you two then.
Pretty much, yeah.
So you two will be fighting for tier 1. So
But
you two
we're not fighting for
let's
nothing.
get the elephant out of the room as well. Is Sak even going to be able to?
Exclusive.
That's the question. That's the question.
say,
We're going to get onto that, though.
We'll get onto that.
Bro, like that, yeah?
bro said,
A nice segue. How did your managers in non-league take the news of you playing in Ball League, and have they been supportive throughout this whole process?
Nah, I had good numbers where I was at Walthamstow.
Okay.
Had very good numbers up until the draft actually, and I didn't want to tell anyone at my club that I was going to the draft. And then I get a video forwarded from my chairman, just a video of me getting picked by JT. So that was a good start.
No writing, just the video.
Just that, bro. Literally just that.
I would have said, look, John Terry.
That's mind games.
Why people like this, though?
I would have said, look,
That's
John
mind
Terry.
games, isn't it?
Why
Like,
people like
what are you supposed to? What did you reply to that?
I didn't reply.
Oh, you didn't reply.
I didn't reply.
You should have said
What
that.
can you say to that, though?
What can I say to them?
I don't know what I would say. That's what I
Bro,
was
is
thinking.
that me?
I'd have been like, bro, I met John Terry. Shit.
But yeah, like they thought that my priorities were elsewhere, which I thought is crazy because I play with the man them on a Wednesday for an hour and a half, or I go to the gym. But because I'm half an hour on Sky Sports, now there's an issue.
I think from their perspective, they're saying now our whole club kind of sees that you're doing that as well. Because when you have the man them, no one don't see that.
Yeah.
So
Well, let me ask you this before we even get to my thing. Yeah, what is the difference between doing it on Sky Sports and doing it?
How
at
it looks to the club.
yeah,
That's the actual difference.
What do you mean? How does it look like?
because the fans are saying, bro, so we're paying this player and he's not. I don't know.
Well, you don't pay me a full-time fee. You pay me for Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday.
You got a game Saturday.
Yeah.
You got a game Tuesday.
I'm not playing Monday. I've said that before.
Yeah?
I'm a
When you're a
professional
franchise,
first.
it goes.
I'm a professional first, bro.
I'll be real with you. Me,
Yeah, me and you're different.
What about you, bro? You playing
What,
on
next
Monday?
season? Tier
On the
one?
Monday. You got a game Saturday, game Tuesday.
And
you
I'm
play.
tier 1.
Yeah.
Hey, he's speaking about next season. We're talking about next season.
I'm
right now,
Oh, right now?
Yeah.
No. When
Don't
you're
change the
tier
question.
one-
No,
when
if
you're
I'm tier 1
8 billers for 30
and
minutes.
my manager's telling me either play Monday or Tuesday,
Yeah.
you'll see me on Sky Sports Monday.
No, be
on.
real though.
Come
Bro,
on.
if you're not.
Hey,
winning-
we're in different.
Yeah, we're different. Like he's a bit younger, so he's
I'm
on a
trying to
different
go
thing.
pro.
Yeah, I get that.
Like,
That's different.
I'm being professional. Like, I'm not gonna like lose my Saturday or
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
or my career is on the Saturday.
It's
Like,
more
as
of
good
an
as Ball League is,
It's not gonna take
I'm
you
not
to where
gonna
you
go
want
to
to go.
the leagues with Baller League.
Yeah.
If you get what I'm saying, I might get seen by people. Don't get me wrong, that can happen.
Has that happened?
Apparently so.
Oh yeah, from someone else maybe, yeah. But what I'm trying to say is that I'm trying to go pro in it.
Yeah.
And for me, as good as Ball League is, as much as I enjoy it, if I was a hashtag last season and there was a Tuesday Saturday thing, I would respect what I was doing on a Saturday.
I hear
And by the way, I was on a contract anyways.
Yeah.
I know.
So
So is that contract, but that overlap though, isn't it?
No, it doesn't.
No.
nah,
still
it
could-
doesn't.
you could still
my
play.
one, like, my gaffer wasn't happy with it. And I get on said we were going for playoffs. And he said, is your priority Ball League? I said it's not. I was told that they didn't want me to play.
Okay,
But
and
from
you
my
respected
point
that.
of view was we have no Tuesday games left.
Okay.
And I was on international duty, so I missed the Tuesday game that I was meant to play.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So,
But you still played on a Monday though.
What?
You played on a bank holiday. And you played.
oh damn,
Damn.
that's
Remember?
the get back from the franchise. You know?
Remember? We all did. I did as well.
No, we all did that.
I
Everyone
did.
did that. Everyone did that.
Bet,
But
you
no, it
see
was-
that
nah.
Monday? See that Monday, yeah, bro. All the players were moving drunk. I swear to God.
I wasn't,
No, I'm saying like.
because I got a goal for hashtag, and then I
Yeah,
was
to
up
be
there
fair,
for
he called
MVP
up.
in the same night. So Again, professional.
He's justified his performance.
You know what I'm saying? If I dropped a stinker, then of course. But what I'm saying, but I prioritize. I played my 90 minutes before.
Yeah.
Then I came to Borders League. I didn't go Borders League, then go to play 90 minutes.
Yeah.
If that was the case, and I had to pick,
Yeah.
as good as Borders League is, and I probably get paid on that Monday regular, I get paid more.
Yeah.
I would still go to my Hashtag game. I have respect. I'm on a contract, bro. I signed an agreement at the start of the season with this club.
Yeah.
If Borders League was regulated by the FA, everyone on contract is cooked. You're not playing.
Yeah.
You're not
Okay,
playing.
that's what I thought. So when Gaffer said to me that we don't want you to play,
Yeah.
or he said to me he can't play because that physical thing.
Yeah.
I said, how comes? So I started doing all this talking
Research.
to people,
Oh,
research. Can I do it? Because at the end, I want to be respectful to a club that I play for.
Yeah.
So when I found out there's a grey area, that's my green light to go play Borders League. That's why I done it. They weren't happy with it, and I said, I got dropped. I didn't play for a couple of games.
Is it?
But we were going for playoffs, and the Gaffer wanted people that wanted to be
Commit.
My priority was still Hashtag. It was never Borders League.
Yeah.
But if he decides that, what can I do about it?
Yeah.
Nothing,
No, I
right?
hear you.
So,
We had one as well, Lewis.
Yeah.
Toby.
Oh, same thing. Yeah.
Toby's on contract. He played. I remember the day that he found out.
Did he get dropped?
He couldn't. He was our only keeper. But
Smart guy.
like there was definitely conversations.
yeah, definitely. I
obviously
think
I
that's
was
for every, I
skipper.
know a lot of people that went through that as well. That got dropped, that had conversations, awkward
Yeah,
ones.
there was conversations.
Yeah.
But what can you do at the end of the day? Like let's say I got Bilal, and he's a decent player, good player. That's part of my squad. He's on the bench, or he plays, or he starts every game. Doesn't matter who he is. I'm in a playoff chase. Would I drop him because of shenanigans at Borders League?
No, I wouldn't.
And if you do, and he was an integral part of your team,
Yeah. Then
It's
it's
your fault.
more for you, isn't it? Yeah.
It's your
Yeah.
fault.
And
Because you
that's
didn't
what I
get injured at Borders League either, so now it just looks silly on him. You should have just played me.
Yeah. But they're just trying to set that marker for.
Yeah,
maybe
trying to show the other
people.
players.
yeah, next season a lot of clubs. I think I know players will ask,
Yeah.
would you allow me to play Borders League?
Well,
And I know-
that's my thing now. Any manager that I speak to now, I said, listen, Bowling League, October, September, whenever it is, do you have a problem? If you have a problem, you're not the club for me.
Is that what you're on? Yeah.
That's what
tier
I'm
one
on.
player speaking.
Nah. That's hopefully
That
a
tier one money, boy.
That's hopefully even tier 2, bro. Even a tier 2.
I'd have more time with my family.
Yes.
I'm self-employed.
Yes.
I would be able to have more free time. And I just feel like if I'm not even if they said, oh, let's train once a week, that's fine. I'm only realistically going to be at Borders League for an hour 30 tops.
Yeah.
That's one day. That's just Monday.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
a fact. It's
So
a fact.
think about how many years I've been playing football. I've been playing first team football since I was 17. I'm 29 now. That's 12 years. So now if there's an opportunity to play less football, preserve these knees from car shorten, and play another 3-4 years just off one day a week,
On
I'm
Sky Sports.
taking it.
Around the
I'd
stars and
play
that.
Borders League, I'd fly to Kings League, I'd play TSC. That was the case.
But genuinely.
I'll say it as well. I've done non-league for since I dropped out of the professional game when I was 21, 22. I've never got the love that I have. That's a long time ago. I've never got the love playing in non-league that I have Bowling League these last 9 weeks.
Yeah.
Like,
When you say the love, what are you referring to?
just like the exposure,
Yeah.
people knowing about me as a player, because for me, I'm a sixes player. My game don't translate to non-league. I'll be real.
When I was young and I was playing like sixes or the man them on the streets and that, if I saw a ball league and it was as big as it probably can be in maybe 2 or 3 years, that's something I might aspire to be rather than
Instead, 100%.
11s. Do you get what I mean? Especially if the money's right and it's glamorized correctly and you can make a career out of it.
No, is it? There's something playing in front of like £60,000.
No, but deep it. Imagine, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's something about that.
No, but imagine if we actually deep it. Imagine if it actually next season like they add 2 more teams, or like they start playing at different places and like different further down the line, like each team has their own stadium, like their own place to play.
Yeah, we're far away
It
from
could
that,
be
but if it got to that, it
crazy,
could go
do you get
crazy.
That'd be crazy.
That
It
would
could
be
be
crazy.
crazy.
Because imagine
Like
like Copper got...
futsal, this is what I said to people, like futsal is a sport in this country,
Yeah,
but it has not been highlighted the way it's meant to be highlighted.
Facts.
Futsal can be that.
Yeah.
And when I used to play futsal,
Yeah.
we used to travel to Manny, Newcastle, York, all these places, because there's teams that got their own places there, own sports hall. Some go, I don't know, go to a school and use it. But it used to be sick, but there was no fans and there was no money.
yeah, that's the problem.
And he didn't get highlighted enough. Ball League's doing his thing, but what I'm saying is the FA could have had this with the futsal thing.
And that's where
there's
Ball
no-
League saw the opportunity and said, we need
Because
to...
I know Kings League try to come here.
Yeah.
Like, there's going to be bare... Ball League got here first, and that's the best thing they've done.
But
Yeah.
if you see what they do in Germany, bro, some teams have fan bases where they've got flares and that.
See,
in the stadium, bro.
That's cold.
Imagine that.
In Germany, do they have their own home grounds on that though?
Nah, what they did, they bought a warehouse slap bang in the middle of Berlin.
Yeah.
So they bought a warehouse and they implemented everything in there.
Astro.
Is
So it's not like
It's not the rollout.
It's not.
no, it's not the rollout. They've
But
actually
it took them
patented
3 years to get there. So
That's fine.
Yeah. I think what they will do
You
soon.
too old by then.
Nah, I'm just in my prime. Knees are good.
No.
Just in my prime.
What I could see them doing in the near future is potentially doing like champions of England versus champions of Germany, and I think they got
That's in the pipeline still.
one opening in USA as well.
Yeah, in the summer. Yeah,
in the summer.
yeah.
So that would be a dope experience as well,
If you could be a six-a-side player
professionally.
for 8 months professionally, you know how lit it is. Play ball league here, fly out to Spain, do Kings League,
Yeah.
fly out, do TST in America, fly out, do another one. I don't know. For example, Santan Cup
Yep.
this weekend, bro. I'm going to it. Go there and play, bro.
Are you playing? Yeah.
Yeah.
Who you playing for?
She's Everest team in Monaco, bro. Watching the Grand Prix.
It's a lifestyle.
Hey. If you could be that, imagine that for 8-9 months in a year.
He said that like it was just
great.
nothing, you know.
What's that name
She's
drop,
Everest team,
Say it?
Monaco.
Name drop.
Let me pick it up.
I was gonna go back to non-league.
Yeah.
You was part of the Hornchurch team
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
that won the FA Trophy
Yeah.
with Chris Dixon.
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
How was that?
That was sick, man. It was a perfect. Like, I came out of academy football, then didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah.
I didn't know about non-league and that, and then one of my coaches said, "Oh yeah, I know the gaffer at Hornchurch." Went there last session of the season, trained, and they told me come back pre-season. Came back pre-season, I see 40 man there. I'm like, this is the wrong place, and I don't know any other non-league team. I don't know what non-league is, by the way. I was 18, maybe 18, 19. Trained, and then somehow I don't know how I got in the squad.
You don't know how because you're good at football.
I was decent, but at that time I was small youth. Like
Yeah.
I was
Skinny body.
I was small and skinny, bro. And I was a centre mid.
Centre mid.
Yeah. So imagine non-league me, skinny, just techie. I kind of knew that I wasn't gonna play. But the best thing is, bro, I took training like it was my game. So I was training like a madman, like saying I can still get into a team, which probably I couldn't get into a team because our team was so good. Like the names in there are just mad.
Yeah.
So COVID happened. I was stuck there. I couldn't move on. So I started learning about non-league. Started traveling with the team. Figured the steps and all that. I'm learning on the job, by the way.
Yeah.
So then COVID happened. Can't leave. Can't go on loan. So training in COVID, league stopped. So all we had the FA trophies. So we're playing a game every 6 weeks. So we're just training now, and I'm just training. I don't know why I'm training. But I'm part of the squad though. So I wasn't out of the squad. I'm not up there watching. So I was part of the squad getting paid.
Happy days.
I was like, yeah, this is the life. So I'll keep doing it. But I'm playing with good players. Like Dicko was a pro.
Yeah.
Like Liam Nash was a pro. Like Ruffy was like these are top players in the team. Like Lewis Spence. These are mad players in there. So I'm training and they're teaching me. And then I got told you're not gonna be a centre midfielder, lad. Like, so forget all of that stuff.
Scrap that.
Scrap
I don't
all
care
of
what
that.
you learn until here. It is
That's
changing you.
That's it.
Get
Yeah.
out there.
Put you out of the way. Put it
out.
over the top.
So in training, I was up against the right back, just training them. So I was training them to get like ready for the games, but I was a winger. I was always a tricky guy, just the one-on-one guy, whatever. So I did that, and then, but somehow my training got me in the squad every time, and the fact to be sitting on the bench at Wembley, bro,
Class. Yeah.
like, just living that life was just crazy.
Yeah,
And I'm repeating that them players there are not your average non-league team. Like we were a step 3 team, but we were not.
100% not.
It was not a step 3 like players. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
that's
to
crazy.
be, I'm like, bro, we're staying over in hotels. So I'm asking questions. Like, what is it like? What does it take to be a pro? Like, what do I need to do?
So was that always your attitude? Was you?
That
really-
was my attitude. Like,
That's
bro,
good, man.
I wanted to play,
Yeah.
and I probably didn't get my debut. I got my debut 2 years in.
Yeah.
I was there for 2 years. I didn't play. Like 2 seasons, I didn't play. I know COVID messed up a little bit, but I didn't play.
Yeah.
But I was just there to be like, you know what? I've got to learn in it. The pro thing, going through academy 23s and that.
Yeah.
That dream was like, that ain't gonna happen anytime soon. If I'm not playing here and I'm 18, 19, how the heck am I gonna get a shot for a 23s team?
Yeah.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So my thing was now, you need to get ready for men's football, which academy football never teaches you. So my thing was getting more physical. Not necessarily get in the gym, but learn how to use your body. And that's the thing that a lot of people now that I know I'm good at is I can use my body really well. I might not still be the strongest, but you're not getting the ball off me.
Yeah.
So that's what I was doing, just learning how to like, look after the ball, learning channel balls, running in behind, all that kind of stuff that you don't get taught in academy football. And I was just hungry to learn. And the moment, the opportunity that I got to leave, like I said to Gaffer, yeah, I want to play. I'm ready to play now. Let it be a step below. Let it be the same level. But my thing was, I am gonna come back to step 3, and then I'll leave step 3 to go up. Like,
Sick.
and that's what I'm trying to do this season. So
No, that's good information for the young players that are
Yeah,
maybe in your position now. What was your transition like in non-league? Was you similar in terms of the attitude, like you come into non-league from like a pro academy?
No, I was part of the Nike Academy when I was 16.
Yeah.
So that was mad. Like
Yeah,
training every day at St George's Park, playing against like Barcelona, PSG
Class.
from young. I was there for like 2 years.
Wait, one more.
Nikes and Barcelona. Nah.
I was there for like 2 years, and then I got a deal at Coventry City. I was there for 3.5 years.
Okay, and what age is this now that you're
So
at
I'm
college?
18 at this point.
Sick.
So I was like
So this is a pro deal you got?
pro deal, yeah, 3.5 years. Made my debut, made about 3 or 4 appearances for the first team, and then I got to 21, and then it got to the age where they got promoted to League One, and the manager was just like, "Listen, you're not going to play.
Yeah.
We're going to let you go." And that's when I entered to the pits of non-league.
Yeah, did you know much about
Yeah,
non-league
that's a
before?
good man. No
Yeah.
knee injury. No.
Nah, nothing like that. Nothing like that. Honest, I'm honest.
Excuses, isn't it?
Hey, you know, I would have been playing, but I had this 6-month injury.
The manager lied to me.
Knee injury, bro.
Nah, to be fair, he got them promoted. He was 1 kick away from the Premier League. They nearly got promoted last year. Mark Robbins, that was my manager.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So yeah, when I was from 21, joined my first non-league club was Enfield, Enfield Town.
Okay. What step was that at the time?
Step 3.
Step 3,
Step
yeah.
3, yeah. So I've just been playing non-league ever since.
But before you went to Enfield, did you know much about
I
non-league?
had no idea, bro.
You just knew it's somewhere I can go play and they're gonna.
My friend was there.
Yeah.
Come training.
Yeah.
I went there and it was just like, right, this is me now. Started full-time work.
But so there was no ambition to jump back in?
No, there was a lot. I still had ambition. Like when I was at Enfield that pre-season, this is a mad story that I've never really told anyone. We played Tottenham
Yeah.
in a pre-season friendly, and I did really, really well.
Yeah.
Bearing in mind, I haven't signed a contract with Enfield or anything.
Yeah.
Like, I'm still on trial, and they wanted to take me to Monaco on like a tournament.
Tottenham.
Yeah. All of this I had no information about. I only found out about this 2 years later from a coach that was at Tottenham. Enfield blocked the whole thing. They blocked it. They didn't let me go. They didn't tell me that they wanted me. And I found out from my friend. He was like, "Yeah, I saw an academy coach," and he asked me, "Why did Bilal at that time? He didn't come to Monaco." I wasn't on contract. I didn't sign a contract with Enfield or anything like that.
This is the dark side of
Dark,
non-league.
bro.
You know, people don't know about this, but it's so.
And yeah, I made like 45 appearances that season, but I barely started.
They see dope.
Yes.
Yeah.
If they're interested, we could sell him. It's not that he's a good player. Let's get him into the team.
Yeah.
It's not even about that. It's just let's hope he plays 20 minutes, 30 minutes.
50 bags.
Yeah.
Bang.
And I'm not saying I would have signed for Tottenham, but just the fact that
Go to
opportunity
Monaco.
to go to Monaco on I think they call it the Toulon Cup or something like that.
Yeah.
They play against other Champions League teams.
But you don't know what happened on
That's
the back
what
of
I'm
that.
saying.
though.
That's what I'm
Do you know
saying.
what I mean?
So yeah, like, I've just been playing non-league for like the last 6 years. Step 3 mainly.
Yeah.
Step 3, step 4. Then I had the opportunity to go to Australia last year in the off season. So
That's mad.
I got a call from my friend in June, and he was like, "Listen, my agent, their season starts from February to September, and they have a mid transfer window in June, July."
Okay.
And then he was like, "Look, there's an opportunity for you to come to Australia." I was like, "Bro, I'm going." You don't get paid in pre-season, obviously, in non-league. And I was there.
So big time.
Oh, some people do. Okay, I haven't read the room right.
You didn't know.
I haven't read the room right.
Well, depends how you look at it.
But yeah, I went out there. It was a good experience, but long term, I've got family here. Like I'm waking up, and everyone's sleeping back home. I'm sleeping. Everyone's waking up. There's no contact with family. The level's not the greatest there as well. If I'm being honest, it's step 4, step 5.
Was the money good though?
You know how old he is?
The money's very good.
24.
Nah, I'm old, bro. 28.
You 1 year younger than me.
I thought you were.
Oh.
No, I thought you were like 30s. Like
Damn, nah, you definitely went down a few years.
I
thought you was
No,
like,
I thought it was 30. I thought it was
So
30.
it is because I've been playing football for
So
so
That's
long.
what I'm saying.
No,
That's what I'm saying.
genuinely, bro.
Yeah.
Like even the older players are like, no, but she must be like 32 now. I'm thinking, bro,
You've been doing it
I'm
for
not
so
even
long.
30 yet.
Yeah, that's mad still.
So I went there initially for 2 months.
Yeah.
But if you want to go back there on a year, you have to go on a visa and you have to work out there minimum 20 hours because their thing's different. Immigration's crazy in Australia. Like,
Serious?
I went there.
Don't they consider that working though if you're playing?
No, that's non-league to them. So third division of Australia is non-league, basically.
And you're getting paid more than you would out here?
Yeah. Like 2-3 times more, which is crazy.
So that's like...
There's not a lot of people in Australia.
Yeah.
I didn't even know Australia was
So
real.
that... You thought it was a TV show? Just home and away. Sak, you obviously are an international player.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that, you know.
Yeah, which is mad still. We got international...
Bro, he's played against my country, Algeria, bro.
Is it?
Nuts.
Yeah.
What would you say that the top teams you played against?
No, I think Algeria, in front of 60,000 fans, bro. Packed out. And all Algerians, by the way.
Who did they have on their team? I'm trying to think of some...
Mahrez.
Mare, you name it, right? That's
About-
country. All of them played.
All of them play like Bundesliga, Liga.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Bro, Soleimani. Remember him, innit?
Somalia at Leicester.
yeah.
Scored a head against us. And I went there, trained, did my thing. So it was a big camp, like 40 players, 50 players. But then they narrowed it down to a 23-man squad as usual.
Yeah.
So I was part of the 23-man squad. And then we did a friendly against one of the biggest teams in Tanzania. It was like 10,000 fans. But like 10,000 African fans, bro. You know how mad they are.
Crazy.
bro.
Yeah.
Like,
They're
with the drums and
passionate,
everything,
boy.
bro. Like, it was like, you know South Africa 2010?
I remember.
But it was
Vuvuzelas and that.
everything was just crazy, bro.
Shit.
It's only 10,000, yeah, but I felt like it was like deafening, bro. I couldn't hear my teammates say anything, and that's my debut. So I'm thinking like, what? But then I scored on my debut. Go on my debut. Did like 70 minutes. I was like, bro, this is nice, you know.
Yeah.
But I didn't start the main game, the African qualifiers. Didn't start the qualifiers. Then I came on second game again. I came on. Then I scored in my third game basically in it, but an official AFCON game. And from then on, I've been getting called up, bro. And it just
So this is an official AFCON tournament?
qualifiers.
Qualifiers,
AFCON
okay.
qualifiers. You know how you do World Cup qualifiers?
Yeah.
So we did the AFCON qualifiers. I scored in the second leg of the same team in it. In the AFCON, so I scored against them. Then from then I got called up, and then in the last 2-3 years, we started doing World Cup qualifiers, preparing for 2026. And we played against Algeria, Uganda, Botswana, Guinea.
Yeah.
Bro, it's just some mad players. I played against Guirassy, bro.
Yeah.
And kept a clean sheet. Like Somalia kept a clean sheet against one of the informed strikers.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Played against Mahrez and he didn't score. One of our left backs, I think he got a move from playing against Mahrez because he done really well.
Is it?
Like the opportunities, like international football is the best thing, bro. And remember, like I don't play full-time football in this country.
Yeah.
When I go out there, I'm like a full-time football. I'm a pro. And the players that I'm there, I'm one of the lowest ranked players in the team.
Yeah.
Like there's MLS players, there's players from that play Sweden, Norway, like all around the world, bro. Australia, like
That's
just
crazy.
People from everywhere coming together to play ball. Like people from back home, like I've never been back home, and to meet people from back home, speaking your language, but you're learning the language, you're meeting the people, you like culture, everything. It's just a whole vibe out there, bro. It's just it's an
What's
amazing
that support like? Because I can see it from online. Obviously, I haven't
Like
been
one
there.
thing about Somalis though,
Yeah.
if they show you support,
They're
you should
fully-
show support to their fullies. Like our peoples are special.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like
Bro, he's getting stopped on the train on the way here, bro.
Are you also on the train here?
Yeah. Somali people is amazing people, bro.
Oi. Is it?
Bro, it's
That's
just-
dope,
it's-
bro.
If I see any Somali, bro, that knows anything about football, they come up to me and I love it, bro. I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm representing your country, bro.
How does that feel for you, like your family as well? Like,
It's mad, bro. Even like scoring,
yeah.
I've got a World Cup like qualifier goal. I've got an AFCON qualifier goal.
That's unreal.
That's the two competitions that I win, and I've scored in them, bro. I've assisted against Algeria in front of 60,000 people, bro.
Oh, that's
I wear the
amazing,
number
man.
7 for my country.
Hey, it's big.
Like,
Number 7 for your country.
yeah, bro. Took a bit of time, I got there, but
You earned that, innit?
yeah, but like that's big, bro.
No,
and
that's-
I'm a non-league player. And that's what people don't understand. Like
Yeah.
you can't do it non-league, and I've met people that are in non-league that play international as well. I didn't know about this, bro, but
No, it's true. And similar to that guy that marked Mahrez, maybe you're one performance away on the international stage to get an opportunity.
You never know, bro.
Yeah.
We got games. We're playing in Algeria again because you know what I mean.
You playing them again, yeah?
We're playing home and away. So
Dog.
we got to play.
I'm gonna be hate watching that game.
But like, bro, playing in front of 60,000 people, you're never gonna.
What does that
get
feel like
near
though?
that.
Because like,
Bro,
obviously,
I enjoyed every minute of it, bro. Like when people say, like,
is it literally deafening? You walk
No.
out and it's like,
it's deafening when you're outside.
Yeah.
So I remember when we came out just to test the grass and the pitch and the whistles. Because remember when at home,
Yeah.
in their country, bro, the whistles that we got, I couldn't hear no one, bro. It's like my ears were hurting. That's how loud it was.
shit.
But then when I got into the pitch, I was in my zone. And this is not me saying big time, whatever. Algeria was probably the easiest game. It was deep, the physicality. When I played against Uganda a few days later. So I played against these, man. And whatever the right back was, bro, I'm not having a field day, but I'm doing my thing, bro. I'm getting past you. And he played in the League bro. So I'm doing my thing against the League player. So I'm thinking like, right.
Do those moments give you that confidence that, right, I can actually do this? Like,
That's what I believe, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I believe so much that if I keep working hard, I think I can make it. And this is not me saying like, oh yeah, it's not. If I work hard, I keep doing what I'm doing, bro. Because the difference between what I saw with Algeria was, it wasn't that much technical ability. It's consistency and it's fitness. Yeah, the fitness level was crazy. I went in the 10 towards it to get on the ball more. Gaffer put me in the 10, bro. And the whole mid play for final, I couldn't touch him. Bro, I couldn't touch. Not that he was technically amazing. He was turning him inside out. It was just set, go it. Just running, and I'm just
a couple yards ahead of you.
Every time it's 1-2. By the time I get there, the ball's gone. So what am I gonna do? Hurt you? No, I'm not that kind of player, bro. I was in awe, not because of he was technically amazing. The fitness. The wingers got the ball, bro, and they are sharp, so sharp. Like imagine, like the Algeria game was not the worst game, bro. We played against Uganda a week later in Morocco, and I played against a right back, bro.
PMP.
Strong, fast, no, but good on the ball. Yeah, could read the game really well. Like he was playing pro somewhere, bro, and there was a Celtic centre back right next to him, bro. I have never played a game. I didn't play bad, but it was so tough to do anything that I wanted to do. I was marking the wingers, bro. Drop the shoulder and it's gone. I haven't moved yet, and he's already putting a cross in. That's how sharp these men are. The Algeria wingers, they put 2 wingers on, bro. Took Mahrez off. Mahrez was having a field day, by the way. He was having like a chill day. He was having chill day, just passing it outside the boot, controlling it, bro, no, this and that. Another winger came on, clearly trying to prove a point. This tall, bro, so sharp. Left foot, right foot. Soleimani comes on, bro, pinning man like they're kids, bro. Bro, the corner comes in, he holds them off like this, and he heads it. He hasn't jumped. Stiff arm. And that's a grown-ass man doing it, bro. Yeah. Uganda, the same thing, bro. I'm doing my trickery. I've sent him. So I've sent his body, but his left arm's still out. I can't get past the left arm. Like, bro, they are so strong. Bro, the other day we played against Guinea, like Gareth's team. The wingers again. I look at wingers in it. Yeah. When I go to watch a football game, let it be Premier League, Championship, League 2, National League South, bro. Any game that I watch, I'm watching the wingers, bro. What am I doing wrong, or what do I need to do to get in that team, for example? That's how I look at it. And all these, bro, they're just sharp. The fitness level, that's it, bro. The fitness level is just
crazy.
I can hang when it comes to technical ability, but it's just the fitness level, bro, and the consistency. We watched Minteh.
Oh yeah,
Minteh, yeah.
He's Brighton player.
Yeah.
Bro, I was in the same flat as him, so we got like a delay in the flight, so we end up in Ghana for no reason. We're meant to be in Ivory Coast, so I'm having flight stuff is mad. African problem. Hey, bro. So we're having a chat. I'm talking about football, bro. He's talking about training and everything. I'm thinking, this guy's actually proper. So we went to watch him training. We were on the slot next to him, next to his country. I can't remember his country, and he was training, bro. They were doing a drill. I'm like, bro, he's so sharp. He's doing everything I can do with the ball. I can control it. I can wrap it far corner. I can put a cross in both feet. I can do all of that, bro. But he's beating men that are probably 6'4", and he's about 5'9", 5'10". Bam, drop the shoulder, he's gone. Every single time. If you can't get past him, he's setting it off. He's doing the right thing every single time. In training, by the way.
So that's that consistency you're talking about.
Yeah. That's what I'm seeing when I go, like, I don't just go there to have an experience. I'm like, what do I need to improve on? And I come back, every time I've come back, bro, I work my socks off thinking like, this is what I need to do. And I work on it. And that's how I've improved over the season is flying out, bro. You come back with a hunger.
Crazy. So what's the transition like playing at that level and then you come back and you play at step 3, Hastag?
Yeah, it's a bit like...
You go from 60,000 to Aveley Park, bro.
That's the reality. That's the level I play at. That's what I'm working hard to get out of it, bro.
But like, what I'm saying, do you find it a bit easier? Like, are you thinking?
No, of course, you're gonna find it easy playing against them. But my thing is, at Hastag it was, bro. I proper enjoyed my time. Like every time I played them, majority of the times, bro, I've done alright. Yeah. And I'm one that takes people on. Like I'm known now through Hastag because the media and the viewers, bro. I'm known as a decent winger, bro.
You're known as a decent winger.
What?
Stop trying to be humble.
The humble.
More than a decent winger.
I said I'm known as a decent winger. No, you're not.
So how long you been at Hastag for?
2 seasons, bro.
2 seasons.
Yeah.
And what are you looking to do next season? You stay at
Hastag? I'm trying to move on next season.
You're trying to move on?
Yeah. God willing, that's the plan this year to go up the levels, bro. I think it's time, you know, like there's a time when you know, like
So you're looking to move on from Hashtag and go
Yeah,
like-
that's the plan. Yeah, that's the plan. To move on, go a level higher.
Have you had many conversations or like?
Yeah, of course I've had like, the main conversation. I've had the conversation with Hashtag. That's the main conversation in it. I think
Yeah.
the rest of it is just talking to the right club, getting the
Yeah.
right offer, play the right type of football for me. Because as you go higher, that stuff is important. But yeah, that's the plan, man. To move on and hopefully get a move that warrants what I've done in the last 2 seasons at Hashtag.
How hard is it to have those conversations with a club that's kind of like you've been at for? You're kind of say a star, but you know what I'm saying.
Fan
Like they,
favourite.
yeah, they rate you there highly, innit?
Bro,
and
it's
you know-
never easy. It's never easy leaving a club.
No.
But you got to have them kind of conversations at the end of the day. And there's still more conversation to be had and stuff to get sorted out. But
Yeah.
like, I fully enjoyed my time there. And I've given everything that 2 seasons, bro.
Fair.
And we should have got playoff this year. In my first year, we done all right. But, bro, I got 30 J this year. I had about 25 J last year. Like, those are numbers that you can be proud of. I'm not going to look back at my Hashtag and be like, you know what? I could have done this better, whatever. So
Yeah.
I've given everything. And now, like, if it's time to move on, it's time to move on. So.
Good luck, man. Hopefully you get a good opportunity,
Yeah,
step
that's
2, step 1 or above. And what about you, Bilal? You got anything in mind in terms of where you're heading? Because you've left Walthamstow.
Yeah, I
Just
left.
put it out there.
Yeah,
He's playing Ballers League. What are you talking
Tier
about?
one.
So you're born yeah, tier 1 franchise.
Like, banner aside, I've floated like I've been in and out with Walthamstow like the last 3 seasons,
Yeah.
close to like 100 appearances. This season we should have got playoffs. Kind of crumbled towards the end.
Yeah. What was your numbers for the season? What did you
30 goals. I got 16 goals and 14 assists. So 30
goals
GA.
are
30 GA?
Nah, not
So you
30.
both got 30 GA this year?
30 GA,
yeah.
Jeez, can't separate the two.
We got like
John Terry's going to have to, though.
You done that step 4 though. Huh? That's 1-1.
That's what. But like Saks, he's trying to go to step 1, step 2. I'm probably looking at like a step 3. So I played step 3 back when I was younger. But I've solidified at step 4. I've
Done
done
what you
everything
can.
that I've needed to do in step 4. So I've had conversations with a lot of managers. I need to see what's right for me, innit?
So as long as they accept the Baller League and
Yeah,
they got...
I like Bass. I'm self-employed as well.
Yeah,
So I've got to think about that time with the family and all that kind of stuff.
that's important, yeah.
Very important.
Can I ask a question? Sorry.
Yeah, no, go.
What if all step 3 guys are like, you can't play Ballers League?
Step 4 it is. Step 4 it is.
I'm back.
Because step 3
You've
is...
done that. You've graduated, bro.
Did you graduate? Finished. I've not graduated from tier 1
Masters,
though.
bro. You got the masters.
Nah, man. You got the master.
You got masters in step 4. Nah, come on, man.
But I think if you're a step 3 manager and you have a problem with someone playing in Baller League, I think step 2 is where you can draw the line. Step 3, step 4.
Is there like a compromise to have? Like if they say, look, okay, we don't mind you playing, but if we have got a Saturday, Tuesday game,
Yeah, I would get it in November because there's a lot of Tuesday games
Yeah.
towards that period. I would get it.
If it starts in September, it does go into November.
Yeah, but you got to prioritize that.
Yeah.
Like I said, if you're a tier 1, tier 2 player, you're not getting the 8 bills or the 6
Non-league's
bills.
gonna look different next season, you know.
Very
trust
different.
me, it's going to be
A lot of
interesting. A
managers.
lot of decisions for people to make, man. Before we wrap up, I want to just talk about something that I think is important to talk about. Being Muslim in non-league.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good one.
What obstacles or how do you find it? Because I feel like the culture of non-league and football kind of clashes a lot with the principles of the religion. Do you know what I mean? How do you find that?
For me personally speaking,
Yeah.
the clubs that I've been at, I haven't been at a lot of clubs, but the clubs that I've been at, the 3 that I've been at, they've respected, for example, Ramadan.
Yeah.
I'm fasting. They let me build into it. I know there's some gaffers out there when it gets around, they're benching the Muslim players. Like, it's too hot for you to play because it is March, April, sometimes. It's going to get back now, but I'm talking the last 3-4 years. It was March, April, May times, innit?
Yeah.
So I know people get benched because they're Muslim, like, because you're fasting.
Yeah.
But me, I've had the pleasure of gaffers that fully understand
The
my
situation.
circumstances. But for me, it's just more in the refs and that, because I've got a player, Mert, that plays in my team, and he
Centre back, right?
centre back,
Yeah.
and he wears long jogs like underneath his trousers, innit? And the referees just get onto him like, take it off, you can't wear. He's like, his religious reasons, nah, take it off. Like, on an aggressive thing as well in the tunnel. If you ask him, it happens every other game. Every other game, it happens to him. I don't understand.
Sad. Needs to be a bit more progression than that.
He does the same at Borders League now.
Yeah.
Like he don't. No one gets onto, you know.
Nah, of course not.
But like Merck went through it a lot this season, to a point where us teammates are like all the time we're saying to the ref, it's religious reasons. Like, look at the histories. Our games are on YouTube. He wears it. If that referee allowed it, what the heck can you not allow it?
There's like a disconnect, I feel like, at times with my teammates and managers with the drinking culture after games.
That was my next question.
I feel like
Forgot about that.
some managers and some players, they'll look at me and be like, we're not building chemistry because you're not staying in the bar after, you're not drinking, or you're not coming on a night out, which I understand, like I do get it.
Yeah.
But some clubs that I've been, like at Walthamstow, for example, the man them, they'll go to a restaurant and cater it towards the Muslim players, and then after they do their bit, they go on a night out or whatever.
Yeah.
But I feel like I've definitely struggled with some clubs. Like they look at you like, oh, you're not trying to be part of a team, bad chemistry, you're a bad egg, kind of thing. Like,
You know what it is, yeah? At the same time, you went through that. At the same time, I think with the 3 clubs that I've been at, I've kind of educated my teammates.
Yeah.
Not necessarily gaffers. I ain't gonna say I educated gaffers. They just understand if they're playing or not. But when I'm going out with them, respecting where I can go, where I cannot go, I'm not gonna drink.
Yeah.
Being careful around me, alcohol. Because the first time, especially when I was like at Hornchurch, there was times where people spilled alcohol over me. I'm like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
It's an accident, but
Yeah.
I had to educate my teammates, which is
important.
Saying again, they've been a pleasure to play with. I know players that have been told, you're fasting, you're not at your full strength.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play this player, but you're coming on, by the way. Get ready.
Yeah. I've seen that as well.
What can you say as a player?
Crazy.
Though?
Yeah.
I'm leaving because no one's gonna throw a tantrum. You know
I get you. No, I get you.
And that.
Yeah, no, but I feel that's why the education part is important, because some of those players you're educating are going to turn out to be coaches, managers in the future. And
Bro, at one time, I was in the change room, I was playing with my boy, and the manager walks in, and he's gone, what the hell is going on here? And me and my boy were praying, and you're not meant to laugh when you're praying, and then we started busting it up. Like, he had he's like a 60-year-old like gaffer. He's not even seen a man pray before.
Yeah. I get you.
I've got one thing. I'd love to get changed. Yeah, they've never got food for us.
Yeah, that's a bad one.
We eat halal, so our meat is the same meat, but it's got to be killed in a certain way. For us.
You're talking about the catering teams at the clubs and stuff.
Food wise,
Yeah.
We're not saying get us halal food.
Yeah.
The veg options.
Horrible.
Oh my.
Some bog in a plate.
Yeah, they love a sausage. They love a sausage.
Forget it, even Muslim. What if you don't eat meat?
Yeah.
I've got a teammate, Nathan Smith.
Yeah.
He don't eat meat.
Vegan.
He's a vegan.
Yeah.
So like, bro, the options are horrid.
Crazy.
Away, home. The only when I was at Sudbury, they properly looked after me and got me a pasta, like cheese pasta. They looked after me properly. That's one of the clubs. But the others, bro, it was horrid. Away games is horrid.
Yeah, because that's the important for the compromise as well. Because if they're expecting you to stay a certain time before you can leave, but they got no drink or food for you,
Bro, you're getting fined.
It's crazy.
These skippers, bro. These skippers are putting fines like you got to stay.
He's one of them, bro.
you got to stay till 5:45, 6 o'clock.
In the
6:30.
Damn.
It's only £20 if you leave.
Link him in.
You see what I'm saying? Only 20 quid, bro. And I got 4 kids to feed.
£5 each of all of them, then.
Before you go, what's your final prediction for the top 4 at Ball League?
For us, I got treble. This is not in order, by the way. Treble
United are cemented.
Treble United, Depot Trio. I'm going to be controversial here and say SDS.
Jeez, you got a feeling they're going to sneak in,
I
yeah?
think they're going to sneak in still. Because
Oh, franchise him.
like, if we do our thing and we beat Depot Trio and we beat treble, they can sneak in.
I get it, so you're backing yourself to
So
win
we're
both
backing
those
us.
games.
I'm backing ourselves to beat the last 2 games.
You know what? Yeah, I've fully enjoyed watching MVPs.
I agree.
Sick. MVPs. There's no order, by the way.
Yeah.
United. Treble.
Yeah.
It's between Depot Trio and Santan.
Depot Trio and Santan.
I forgot about something.
Can't forget about Santan, bro. They got Richard.
You done that in Clint's face yesterday, you know?
Is it?
Yeah.
He did it clean his face.
Yeah,
he
he
went
went
up to
him.
Clint and went,
Yeah.
watching him, bro.
That's so.
Okay,
Yeah,
we'll
between them.
take that out of those twos. Do you guys know if they do like an MVP of the whole thing? Do they do that award?
I think they might
I
do
don't
like
know,
a all-star
All-star team
All-star
or
team.
If you got an MVP, then they might do an MVP. You know what I'm saying?
who do you reckon MVP for the whole tournament?
For the whole tournament,
Yeah,
who's been consistent?
I know who they'll probably give it to
Burnley.
because of the goals or whatever.
I heard the commentator say he's the Messi of Ballers League.
Oh, allow it.
No, we're up there. We're up there.
But we had a bad 3 weeks to start off with. So Francis,
Yeah,
he's a top player. Amin,
I agree. Yeah,
he's been good.
yeah.
And I think Maro.
Even though he came in week 3, did he?
No, week 2.
Week 2, did he?
First game was against us.
Week 2.
Week
He's
two.
been a difference, like a massive difference for them. And
Yeah.
he plays the majority of the time.
But I chat to Barrow, innit? Bro, he's well established in non-league.
Yeah.
His first week that he came Baller League, he said, bro, this is me. I don't care about non-league anymore. This is me.
Oh, damn. Can
This
we
is
put that out?
Barrow, bro.
I played against Maro this season, yeah. I played against Maro this season in the FA Trophy.
Yeah.
They bopped us. He didn't start that game, yeah. So I'm thinking, like, they made substitutions. Like, who's this shortcut coming on, bro? I don't get impressed quickly, bro. Like, but when I saw him play, I said, that's a play there, bro.
Yeah. Facts.
Still good.
Yeah, if I was a scout,
Bro, he's
he's a good player.
5'5", he'll out-jump you. You're not taking the ball off him, and his IQ's like... on a
That's the
different
thing, his
level.
IQ,
His
bro.
IQ's just...
His IQ is just unbelievable for that, bro. Like, and I thought he was young, by the way. Not till he followed me not too long ago. I saw how old he is, bro. I'm like,
Yeah.
How old is it?
I think he's
Yeah.
early 30s, bro. Or just turned 30.
Is he?
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. You don't look it, bro.
Shit.
Like,
I thought he's younger, you know?
Bro,
Yeah.
he's got like 200-300 appearances for Barnet, bro, in League 2. And,
Respect
and
it, yeah,
national
that's
league,
proper.
I didn't know this. I was like, see, I'm like to myself, see, bro.
I know a player.
I know I'm playing. I see one, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I'll probably throw Dom Bowes in that mix, even though
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been
I
good.
think he's been super consistent.
He's been consistent.
Yeah,
Yeah. Who
so-
else, what other teams have we got about? SDS, there's no one really that stood out. I think Diddy's been doing well.
Yeah.
But since he's got captaincy.
I can't think of anyone else, you know, in terms of that.
Where's that?
Yeah.
Like,
Because he
hasn't
missed the
played
3 weeks.
Yeah,
that's- If he
yeah.
kept playing the 3 weeks, I think he's the most complete
He's
player
top.
there.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree with that. There's not many other. I can't think. No,
Bro,
not
Like, for me, Montel was a top player. But other than Montel in that team, I was really like, I thought Vision, they are top, don't get me wrong. And they are there. They don't what they need to do to be in the table. But when we played against them yesterday, like, the scoreline wasn't fake, bro. Like,
Yeah.
It was that easy.
We scored 8 goals, and it was the 18th minute.
Yeah,
Like, in the
And we
second
ended
half.
on 8 goals, and
Yeah.
we had 2
I think that's the
corners.
highest scoring.
Yeah,
the
but
highest
in the
scoring.
second half, we didn't really go at them. We didn't step on their throats and feel like we're gonna
Yeah,
end you man off.
yeah.
We just said, all right, cool. Let's keep the ball. We kept the ball well. Like, we kept it well.
Put
They scored a couple
put
check
Ade
goals.
Colo just
Yeah, Ade came on just like the whole thing. We had 2 corners from the first half. One more corner would be a penalty, bro. I could have got my hat trick, but we were just playing.
Playing for.
And every time we shot, it was a goal. So it was like, but it was that easy where they had, you know, every team got like me and Bilal or Iman, we can step up and just take a game back. We can win a game. They didn't have that.
Yeah.
Where United, they got Maro, Razak, even Tyler, Enfield got Brian or Micah. Everyone got someone.
Yeah.
PK Humble, actually.
PK
He's
Humble
been
for MVP.
very good.
But
Yeah.
that's
Is that
not
a
a
surprise?
surprise.
Is that a
It's not a
surprise?
No,
surprise,
it's
though.
not a surprise because I know how good he is.
Yeah.
But I'm saying for MVP,
Yeah.
he was the first one to score. He's been very consistent. And He's been very good.
It's been very good still.
He has been very good.
And he's been...
But people don't know he's good at football. Like the streaming side of life don't know how good he is at football. But obviously we've seen him play. Like,
But I've been with him for 2 seasons.
yeah, so you know, I played
Yeah.
against him.
P is such a good football player.
Mm-hmm.
Like I watched him the other day saying if he took football serious, he'd be a championship player. Like I'm not saying he's gonna be a championship player, but if he took football serious, he runs step 3 like easily. Even him when he came in towards the end, like in this season because he had a knee injury, and he played the games that he played, like, until he got tired. Before that, he's running the show. He will get the ball if he's got 2 men behind him. Pulls. If you've got people tight up on him, but like he will just control it and just dictate the game.
Yeah.
He's good at football. Like forget his personality and all that. And the ball league thing, it suits him, bro. He's wearing Astros like.
He's wearing them gloves.
He's wearing the leather gloves.
He's been wearing them.
Crime
People
scene.
don't
He's
know
He's
that.
been wearing them, bro.
People
Like,
don't know
2
that.
seasons ago, bro.
At Braintree, bro came out with the skiing gloves.
But what's the real story behind that? Why is he wearing this game?
He said, I don't know why he wearing
He just says I don't want to leave no criminal evidence.
Yeah, that's what he said. That's what he said about League.
What, so you've been saying that
He's been saying that though for time.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
But I
shut
think the thing of it, that kind of stuff ball league needs. They need people like that.
Yeah.
100%. It's entertaining, man.
His personality, because he's dull. It's bro. Unless when United play, that place is packed out.
But that's another thing, you know. Since we talk about the Santan guy, I feel like people need to start getting the celebrations. I know you got your little celebration where you stop and you kind of give it the pose. But I think that adds
apparently I can't play 6-a-side.
Oh, who said that?
Yeah, no names, but apparently I can't play 6-a-side.
That's mad.
Who said that?
Who said that?
No names, bro.
But they said it about you already.
I don't do talking.
Well, I'm asking, so I'm just curious.
Flo.
I just let them, no.
Oh, he didn't say that.
I tried to throw a name out
He said them and they're alright. Alright footballers, but
Yeah, right. 11.
they're not really
You know what? Because he watched you when he was at Kosh.
That was a good comeback.
Hey, guys.
Do you know what's mad? No, sorry. Do you know what's mad? You know when I saw him,
Yeah.
When I saw him, he tried to act like he didn't know who I was.
Damn man.
But you know who I am. If I've been at your club and you're a young player that plays in my position, you know who I am.
That's the worst, you know.
And I was just like, do you know what it is? I was just thinking like, bro, like,
Grow up,
calm,
man.
Like, I was like, you good.
You'll be there next season anyway. You'll
What?
remember you then.
Who?
Whoever it is. Flo.
He's starting his off-season training now for season 2.
He's
wouldn't he?
got-
Well,
he's got the
season, I'm
poster.
going gym right now. I'm trying to get to 85 kg.
Are you going to go trials if the trials is on now?
You know how big time this guy is? He'll probably send about 10 emails before he does that.
Well, appreciate your time.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us, man.
Guys, obviously, Bassett will be back again next episode. Guys, make sure you like and subscribe. We'll be coming for more episodes, more guests. Let us know in the comments who you want us to get on next, and we'll try and make it happen. But for now, peace out.